As much as it has been shocking to most of non-Finns when they realize, Finns stay naked next to each other in certain places, it has also been shocking to some of the Finns as to why is this not normal to other cultures. Yeah, and some of the Finns that even go beyond, they would think that, maybe other cultures who find this Finnish culture shocking, they try to sexualize everything. Or maybe they are not proud of their bodies. They are being ashamed of their bodies. That's why they don't want to be naked in front of other person. Yeah, and I think I have some some opinion on this, and I said I should record a video. Why do I think we have this cultural difference, and why is it shocking to some of the people, and also on the other side as well? Yeah, let us agree with each other that being naked in Finland is not normal everywhere. Yeah, it's only in certain places, for instance, sauna, and of course at the swimming holes. Yeah, but apart from that, if you are a Finn and you go naked to the shopping center or just the city center, I think you could get arrested for that because it is inappropriate. Yeah, and so when you come to, let's say, my Tanzanian culture, we don't have saunas over there. And even when we speak of the swimming pools, you would rarely find any swimming pool or swimming hall in every city. Of course, some of the cities, which are bigger cities, you might find them in, the international hotels, which host European people. Yeah, and of course, we have some other places as amusing parks, but they are very few and only in the big cities. But most of the cities you would never find any swimming hole, maybe only rivers, and only few people can go to swim who are really experts or are very much interested in swimming. They can go there, but majority of people, they are not engaged in swimming activities. Yeah, so considering these two factors, then you get to understand that people don't have common places where they can get a reason to be naked to each other, such as sauna or swimming halls. They don't. This is not normal in the day-to-day lives. Yeah. So if you remove these factors, then automatically, automatically, being naked to someone else becomes abnormal. Yeah. It is only normal to those people who went to boarding schools, such as myself. I went to a boarding school, and most of the boarding schools, we have showering places which are not covered, of course. Some of the schools, yeah. So you can take shower, multiple people at the same place in the same time. Yeah, so it is only normal for young men. Yeah, but as you get older, let's say over 25, this becomes also not something which you can get used to easily. Yeah, yeah. It's like you get over that, and then you don't stay naked in front of your fellow men. If you're a man, you don't get naked in front of other women. I mean, of women. But also as a woman, you don't get to be naked in front of other women, and you don't get to be naked in front of men, regardless of the place. It could be at home, it could be anywhere. You don't get naked in front of your parent, and as well, a parent doesn't get naked in front of you. It's considered absolute inappropriate. And even in the streets, if some people, let's say the elders, if they find a young woman dressed almost naked, they would try to cover you. And I can even give another example. Of course, in Tanzania, we have those people who have gone mental. I think they have some mental disorder or something like that. So they are roaming in the streets. This man who is, we might call them crazy. Yeah, he might ask for food. Nobody could give this guy food. But at some point, he can lose his trouser and be naked. Maybe the butt is out or something like that. It would not take long until he gets covered, because people wonder, like, this guy, if he's roaming around naked like this and all the people see him, it's quite inappropriate. So they would rush to cover him. Yeah, so that's it. So in our culture as Tanzanians, nakedness is the thing which is being considered sacred. It's being considered sacred. So we are being conditioned and taught that you should always cover your body properly when with other people. Be naked if you're alone in your room. But if you're outside, if you're with someone else, make sure your body is properly covered. And this goes both to men and women. So if you're a man and also seeing you are being naked with other men, people can easily translate it as, you are being gay. If you're being a man, you are naked in front of women, then that is absolutely inappropriate, regardless of the place. Regardless of the place. Yeah, so that's how it is for most of the African culture. So when it comes to the point, we realize it is normal being naked in front of other people in the sauna. For us, because we don't have a sauna, absolutely it's going to get shocking. Yeah, but the thing which I might want to add this is that of course from the sauna and swimming halls, nakedness has become a normal thing, to an extent where you can even see some pictures of nudity in the public places. For instance, public school. I've seen some pictures in some of the schools I went or colleges where they portray a woman who is naked. The breasts are out or the butts are out, and it's quite normal, or the people just look at the photo or they would just go past it as if it's a normal thing. You would never dare to do such a thing in my country, in Tanzania. You can never publish a photo of or a picture of a woman who is naked, breasts out, at the public school or in the office. I mean, you can be suspended for that. It is being considered quite inappropriate in my country. You can never do that. Yeah, but also in Finland, we can see some of the statues, they are naked, the penis is out. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that. Yeah, and at first, most of the people coming, especially from the African culture, I don't know about other people, but most of the African people, they would get shocked. Even seeing the statue is naked, the thing is out, and be like, man, what is this? What is this? Yeah, so it's amazing to see the cultural differences and also seeing how people get shocked to each other's the opposite culture from other people. And it is amazing when we engage in conversations such as this so that we can understand each other, because I believe understanding each other's cultures with the differences that exist, yeah, it brings us to a point where we can respect each other despite the differences. We can appreciate each other, and this helps people to come together and live along each other without necessarily having to crush or just having some conflict based on differences. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone who is responding, commenting, saying their own perspective about this thing. Yeah, for me, it really brings in more understanding. Yeah, that's what I wanted to respond.